5 minutes past the hour, it's time to catch up with the Clinton Public Library. We've got Kate and Kendra in the studio with us. Who gets to go first?
I'm going to let Kate go first.
Hey, Kate. Kate, what are we talking about today?
We'll be talking about our upcoming adult programs this week. We have a few exciting programs in store. So we have an Underground Railroads and Routes in Clinton County program at the Lions Branch tomorrow. So Matt Parbs from the Sawmill Museum will be leading that. The presentation is from 5:30 to 6:30, and I'm sure it'll be really an interesting presentation.
Matt's a pretty interesting guy, so I would imagine it would be. It's amazing how he delves into history in this area.
Yeah, it will be definitely interesting, especially, for people who love history, learning about it. This will be an event you won't want to miss.
So do you have to register for that or just show up, or how's that work?
You can register by calling the library at 563-242-8441, but we also encourage people just to show up if that works better for them.
So when was that going to be, the time and place?
So it's tomorrow, so Wednesday, February 22nd from 5:30 to 6:30 at the Lions Branch.
Now, is there an opportunity for people to ask questions in this as well?
I assume so. I'm not sure how, I mean, this time slot is an hour, but I'm sure Matt will leave room for questions. I'm sure people will have them.
I would think so.
Yeah.
What else do we got there, Kate?
So then on Thursday, we will have a cricket class at the main branch from 5:30 to 6:30, so people can come in and make their own bookmarks with the cricket. So for those who don't know what a cricket is, it's like an electric cutting machine. So for people who love to craft, it's a really amazing tool because you can cut letters or different designs and adhere them to different crafting materials. So that will be a really fun event.
See, I wasn't sure if you were talking about the insect or if you were talking about the sport.
Right. No, cricket. So it's, it's a machine. I think it's a play on words because cut materials. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So how does that work again? I mean, is this something we're going to learn?
Yeah. So we've had a few other cricket classes before. So people have come in and learned how to cut different materials. Like in the past, we've done ones where people can cut heat transfer vinyl and then adhere it to a tote bag. And we've made cards for people. So how to cut paper with this machine to make it really look pretty professional. It's amazing. And Selena, who works at the library, is very knowledgeable about the cricket. It's really cool, the capabilities of what that machine
I was
going to
ask who heads that up. I didn't know if it was you or not.
Oh, I do know how to learn the cricket. When I first started working at the library, I was amazed by it. I still am, but it definitely is like a little bit of a learning curve, but it's okay when Selena's there to help.
That's always nice to have someone help. What else you got there, Kate?
Yeah. And then on Friday, we will have another session of our device advice. So Friday, February 24th from 10 a.m. to noon. So if people are having any troubles with their devices, whether that's a cell phone, a tablet, or a computer, they can come into the library and get one-on-one assistance.
Well, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Assistance is always a good thing with your devices.
Right. Yeah. I think a lot of people have really benefited from that program, especially in the last few months. We've seen more people come in. So we really encourage those who may be uncertain about how to use a certain device and maybe they're nervous to ask their friends or family. There's no judgment when you come to the library and ask a question.
Well, that is good. Now, who heads that up?
It's actually a few different people. I typically lead the session at the main branch. So on Friday, I think that I'll be working that session. And then at the Lions Branch, it's Stuart. So it kind of rotates. We do one session at the main branch and another session at the Lions Branch every month. And in the upcoming months, we're going to also offer an evening session to make it so if evening times work better for people, they can come in. And in the future, I think we'll be having technology classes for specific devices, like how to use your iPhone, how to use your tablet, so something to look forward to.
So you head up some of those, huh? That's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. I find that helping people learn digital literacy, especially adults, is really rewarding. I know that people have different thoughts and feelings about technology, particularly in that age range. So I think it's really important for us as the library to help educate people, because the library is the place to go about that topic. So
Very good. You got anything else, or should we move on to Kendra
no,
over
we can
here?
give it to Kendra.
Who, I love your shirt, Kendra. I read banned books.
Yes.
So you rebel, you.
I'm such a rebel. A lot of us actually do read banned books. People don't realize how many titles are banned or challenged. Like To Kill a Mockingbird is one of the most challenged books.
Really?
Yes, it's kind of crazy. So with Kate talking about device advice, will that be on the second floor or the main floor?
I believe it will
Be on the
be
second
on the
floor.
second floor, yeah.
So, and that's because our lower level is currently getting renovated. So our makerspace programs and anything that we do on that other side from the Friends bookstore is done. We're kind of having it in other locations while all this work is going on.
How's that coming along?
It's coming along. So we realized there was linoleum that was installed in the 60s or so, which of course means there's a possibility of asbestos. We got it tested. Yes, there was asbestos. It is safe now. It has been all abated, but then after they pulled that up, we realized a lot of the support beams for the subflooring were moldy and rotted, so we've just completely stripped the whole floor. So we're kind of starting at basics.
So what are you talking about today besides floors?
So, of course, always the children's programming. We have story time on Wednesdays at 10:30 in the morning. Please come. We actually will have a guest reader tomorrow. Lametta Wynn's daughter, Catherine, will be joining us as a guest reader. But something to keep in mind, we finally got a new online calendar on our website that allows people to register for the events. You're still welcome to call and we'll sign you up, but that this way people will be able to see if there are so many seats, how many are still available, and then they can get a notification sent to them via email if they sign up online.
Okay, again, the Clinton Public Library, a great resource for everyone in the community. What are the hours again for the main library?
The main library, Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and then Fridays, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
All right, and Kate, again, if you could just run over real quick those classes that are coming up.
Yeah, so we'll have the Underground Railroads and Routes in Clinton County at the Lions Branch tomorrow, Wednesday, February 22nd from 5:30 to 6:30. A cricket class on Thursday, February 23rd from 5:30 to 6:30 at the main branch, where you can make your own bookmark. And then on Friday, we'll have device advice at the main branch, so Friday, February 24th from 10 a.m. to noon.
I want to thank you both for coming in. Any final thoughts before we let you go to do anything else you want to pass along, or we got it all? We covered all bases.
We sure did.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
we covered it.
Okay, we'll talk to you guys again in a couple of weeks. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.